You good on your voice, dude? Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ready? Okay. Recorded. 3, 2, 1.
Fuck! Fuck.
Good.
You can't really see my face, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
it's different.
I think it's just gonna be
The original bass song.
like I don't know what you really can do with that. You know, it's so hard. It's such a specific sound. You know.
Oh, it's completely different than what I did on the.
Yeah, and what I mean is I just mean like in the just trying to recreate it. It's like how do you even get into that mind space? You know.
Yeah. So before when I lost my voice, what's happening is like my tongue, just because of the way I speak, so I can't speak to the benefit of what I'm doing to everybody. But for me, my tongue sort of rests down in my throat. And a lot of people speak that way, where the end of their sentence kind of goes down at the end, instead of like goes down at the end, which is how someone should talk theoretically. But most of us talk like, or a lot of us talk like, now I'm talking. And so my tongue's down at my bottom, and so what I do is I'll have like my straw, and I'll blow through it, not really, but I'll make noise through it, and I have to make sure that when I'm making noise, that air is going through my body. And so I look here and I go, and I'm making sure that my jaw isn't moving when it shouldn't be moving, and that to make that sound, like my tongue has to be elevated a little bit, and then it's for air to get through. And then with water, it's sort of like silly, but I do like, and it helps me keep my airways open. And when you put the straw through water, it's more challenging to get the air through, so that it keeps your body more honest, so that you're not strangulating yourself with your tongue.
Gotcha.
And that's what I'm basically doing, is trying to avoid strangling myself with my tongue and wearing out my voice.
Yeah, that makes sense. I kind of figured that's what it was, but that's interesting. So, yeah, thanks, man. I actually was interested just to see what that was about.
Yeah.
So, let's move on to the next thing.
Yeah.
I think it's partially two things. It's also they are ADR, and you're hearing them in a vacuum. You're hearing them in like there's no reverb, there's no mixing, there's no background sound, there's nothing. So you're sort of hearing it. So I think that's kind of part of it. But I think let's go into a few more. And
Okay, cool.
I'd rather you feel comfortable with what you gave rather than.
Could you like
A bunch.
Could you like 9?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing. So is there an element of like you don't like the way you kind of go up or down, or is a certain?
No, for me, I'm not even thinking about like the. I mean, I am thinking about that a little bit, but not real. I'm thinking more of like
Keeping
the
it.
intention of like trying to surprise him. It's sort of like.
Got it. Just keep.
And it's just difficult to do it to Joel's sweaters.
Yeah, no.
But
You're trying to create a human moment in a in a smelly closet. Joel, your closet is smelly.
It's not. It smells fine. It smells fine. I think it's no.
You said I think. You said I think.
No worse than any closet I've ever been in my life. Not that I've been in many closets, but.
Okay. Do you need to hear it a few more times? Or are you just gonna run with?
I'm just gonna run with it.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him.
Okay, cut. Okay, we're gonna.
Hated all those. Hated every single one of those. Hated them.
There was some weird reverb there.
It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him. It's another thing to take his gun from him.
Any of those that you preferred over the ones that we did earlier, or
Those
not?
were terrible. Those were even worse.
Do you think it's just one of those we just live with it and then?
Can I watch it one more time and then do it one more time and then?
Yeah. Do you want me to just delete all those?
Yeah, that's garbage.
Okay. Yeah.
I think we all know that was very bad.
Dude, I mean, I can't really judge because it's
It's another thing to take his gun from him.
I don't. I mean, maybe it's me. Audience. I don't think this was that bad, this first take.
It's another thing to take his gun from him.
This is why we need ADR. Enjoy.
Good night. And I didn't misplace it.
Okay. I'm not feeling this one. I feel like it's fine. I think we need to go just a different direction. I think we're trying to replicate the tone of the line rather than trying to make it sound as best as possible. So I think we're just going with a different read.
Okay, cool.
Because you're not really on screen. So I think, I don't know. I'm just feeling that one seemed a little weird.
Sounds good.
Okay. Tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Action.
I didn't misplace it. And I didn't misplace it. And I didn't misplace it.
Awesome. Thanks, man. I don't know. So every once in a while I'll hear a line and be like, I think we just need to do something different.
Sure. I didn't misplace it. And I didn't misplace it.
I don't know. I'm just gonna delete these. I think this is good.
What is right? We don't succeed. We will be doing the will of what is right.
I could just leave this on low and see what. You might get some feedback, but if you can fight through the feedback, you might be able to still hear the original audio if you wanted to.
We will be doing the will of what is right. Even if we don't succeed, we will be doing the will of what is right. No, I think I'm ready to do it.
Okay.
If we don't succeed,
Okay.
Can we go for 4 times?
Yeah, 4 times, dude. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Even if we don't succeed, what is right?
Stop. Come out real quick. lawnmower guy just started to go. So I'm gonna listen to see if you got close on it, sure. And or literally just as he was quiet the whole time, and just as you started your lines, like, fuck, man, fucking assholes, dude. Okay, here's our next line.
There should be no problem.
There's supposed to be like, there's gonna be a little extra stuff. He's having a conversation with someone, and we're gonna be editing it.
Gotcha. Cool.
But
that's dope, man.
Isn't it sick?
Yeah, that's nice.
So I made the original credits. I slave on these credits.
It looks awesome.
These weren't the ones.
Oh, okay.
I slave on these credits. And my wife, I'm having the shittiest day. I'm thinking like, this is the day where I'm like, I'm gonna quit filmmaking. I feel like I want to die.
Yeah.
And I don't remember why, but I was feeling terrible. I'm like bawling. I'm just like, I'm done. I'm done with filmmaking. And then she's like, well, you're feeling at your worst, so I might as well just tell you the truth. Your credits absolutely suck. And she said, you can't feel any worse. And you're like, I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, they just look amateurish and they look terrible, the original ones.
Yeah.
And I was like, I was like, even made me worse. I was like, how could you betray me? And then after like about 2 hours later, she went to bed and I sort of stayed up all night. I'm like, I'm gonna make the best, gosh darn credits.
Yeah.
And I guess she was the inspiration. She said, all she told me, she said, you should do something like Back to the Future, like where it's like actually using scenes. Because originally I just did like a graphic, like so it was like a graphic.
Oh sure, yeah.
And she's like, you should make it into more of a story thing. And I was like, that is so smart. And then there we have that. Yeah. So the only reason we have that is my wife apparently thought that would be better. I don't know.
It looks great.
It was just one of those like where she sort of told me and I was like, why didn't I ever think of that?
It looks awesome.
So yeah, and the shot of the beach is we got this during the day.
Oh, that's a daytime.
That's when you were there.
Oh really?
Yep.
That's nuts. How do you do that?
Well, I can show you real quick. Let's see. Let's click into it. So, but bam.
Oh wow.
That's what it originally looked like. But bam. So they just added a different color correction to it, and then.
Oh my god, that's insane.
Yeah, that's how much detail the camera we have has.
That's insane. So if there was a person, it would look like they were standing at nighttime? Or?
Yeah, well, I mean, we got the shot of Jonathan. Let me show you. So let's click into this. Give me a second. Where is it at? Fix controls. So.
Holy crap.
So that was during the day. It obviously doesn't work with every shot. If you're looking towards the sun, it gives it away a little bit more.
What do you mean? Like if you point the camera at the sun or what?
Yeah, because you're gonna sort of know based on the lighting that it looks a little fake. But if you do it like with a close up, it works a little bit better. Like I'll show you another scene we did. Sorry to get all film school on you.
No.
So there's when he wakes up. It's a little bit later. Right before he. So we wanted to do one that was more like early morning look, and this is what we also did. So this is the same stuff we shot the same day. Sort of got like a more early morning kind of like just woke up vibe. So, and then this looked like. This looked more like that.
That's insane.
Isn't that cool?
So when you're shooting with your camera, do you have to put it on a certain setting so that it'll do that?
Yep.
Okay.
So we shot something it's usually called PP7 or I forgot what it's not CineStyle. That's CineStyle's fuck, I can't remember now. But so PP7 essentially there's a log. I guess it's a log format, so it's got the most information possible.
Okay.
So what we learned on this project, it actually hurt us a little bit because there's certain shots where they're a little grainy, And we didn't realize that when it's dark, you're not supposed to use log. And we didn't know that.
Okay.
But for the bright scenes, it really helps.
Bring it down.
Bring it down, bring it up, because it gives us you're recording what is called the widest dynamic range possible. So you're doing the widest dynamic range. You're getting all the highlights. You're getting all the lowlights.
Okay.
And you're bringing it all together.
Okay.
So in that image, it was bright, and then we thought, okay, we can color it all down. I mean, all the information.
So when you film it in log and it's light, is it grainy that's inconsistent with the lower things, or is it all still pretty consistent?
It's pretty consistent depending on your situation. So like if we're outside and we use CineStyle, it's gonna look nice as long as you correctly light. Like there's certain settings we had to use 6400 ISO every time, which is a very specific ISO setting. Uh-huh. So then we have neutral density filters. They're like little. You ever used a filter on your a camera before or anything like that, like an old film camera? Or...
I don't think I have. No.
So they're like little filters you screw on, and we screwed them on to essentially cut the light, and then we shot at 6400 ISO, which is digital. It's digital lighting. Yeah. In the camera, so like adding digital or computer light to the image. Yeah, yeah. And then we're just stopping down with the filter, and then that's how we get that like crazy amount of. That's why the film. I mean, when you can get a shot like theoretically like this is a high dynamic range shot, because you're not only trying to get this bright part of your cheek. Yeah. You're trying to get this dark part of him. You're trying to expose for the whole image.
Yeah, and so this is not what you're talking about when you're talking about like if you wanted to make this nighttime.
Yeah, this is all a different thing. It's the same. Yeah. It's the same PP7 profile. It allows you to either A, color a shot like this and make it look very nice, or B, crush this shot down and make it look like it's dark. So you have all those options.
Okay, cool.
So.
Very cool.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Started to go into film school.
No, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, I'm glad you liked the opening.
Oh yeah, dude.